before we went to another harbor, Camaret, Camaret-sur-Mer, I believe, where we got the best Dutch stamppot.
Oh, okay.
In de armpit van Lotte.
Ja, hier ligt Brest, industrieel. En langzaam wordt het mooier. En hier wordt het heel mooi. Een bochtje om. Dan gaan we hier verankeren.
After dinner, it was time to read with an amazing view of the harbor and the sunset before going into town to have a few drinks together with the group.
Ja, geweldig.
This harbor was amazing with a little church, a fort, and most of all, an amazing sunset. The sun had been so special today. So red, so big, so cool behind the clouds. Very happy Vive. The city had a really long boulevard that you could walk and a second harbor that was visible from that boulevard. And the boulevard was, well, now filled with our group. Yay, it's us, woohoo! And then it was time for a nice drink with a super nice group on almost one of the last evenings already. Time was flying by. But it was a really nice place with a really nice group. Accidentally, we got on this like punk freedom concert next to where the harbor was. Before it was morning again, and we were going to walk around the city for a little bit because we would only leave today at 2. Sorry. Here you're scared the hell out of me because he went to the bathroom, but I expected he wouldn't be back for a really long time.
Did it scare you?
He was all of a sudden while I was enjoying the view. And I think this was one of the most impressive harbors because they had this amazing fort.
Coolest toilet
next to
ever. Oh my god.
the harbor. And they had this
How cool is this
fort
location?
where the toilets and the showers were. They had the shipwrecks over there, which was really interesting to see as almost art near the harbor. And they had a lot of lovely bars and cafes, and we went out. And well, we didn't walk very far due to my knee being kind of done with the amount of walking on the vacation. You didn't have to go really far in this place to see lovely art and buildings and cute little cafes with people having a coffee and a drink. Here's now the harbor. This is where our boat is. And then we walked like this. And now we're, I think, here or here or here. Somewhere in between.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
It's almost,
More art.
yeah.
So cool. And then it was time to treat my cameraman, the amazing Joris, because he wanted to eat mussels for as long as we've been to the coast. And today was the day he would finally get his mussels. Yay, mussels! And on our way back, we finally went into the church that was close to the harbor, which is the first church I've ever seen with so many sailing symbols. I found the shade.
Zo is Sunny.
shade.
And while you've seen a lot outside already, I think it is also time to show the insides of this beautiful ship. Let's go take a look. So, welcome. This has been our house for the last 10 days. You're instantly stepping into the living room and dining room. This is where we have our breakfast and dinner. But also the place where in the evening we have a cup of tea, we eat a piece of chocolate, where we're reading our book, talking about the day. This is like the place we always sit when we're inside, because outside is of course absolutely amazing as well. You're currently standing in the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens, where our Lotte makes the absolutely most amazing dinners, and where the cookies are already ready for coffee tea. And what's really interesting about being on a ship is that you can, of course, go, you can heal a lot when sailing. And everything is made to be able to go in every direction. So you see everything is locked up so it won't fall. This is, of course, super important, the coffee machine. But also these are all locked with buttons so they can't open if we go a lot that way. This is pretty interesting because we do have a fridge aboard. So now it's almost empty because it's the end of the trip, but the first day this one was like completely locked up. Here we have the dishes that we do. There we have the fruits and next to it the cookies, depending on what you want. And what I think is really nice is this corner. This is the corner we don't sit because this is the skipper's corner with all the maps, with the books, with all the information, where every day our skipper is sitting for an hour, 2, sometimes 3, figuring out what trip we're gonna make and how we're gonna get there. So yeah, you cannot really plan a trip because you have to know what the wind is doing, what the currents are doing, what's going to happen. So every day he sits here to define the next day. Behind you, there's the door to the skipper's bedroom that we're not going to show, but we have another similar room because we were placed in this one, which is a very spacious room. As you can see, this is we have room to stand. We have again locked here space to put our clothing. We have a lot of place to hang things on the wall, and mostly we have this super lovely place to sleep. What I really like is all the details, like even on the bed it says Nautic, and it has like the north, south, west, east. North, south, west, east. That was perfect. And here we have the toilets with stickers that show exactly what not to do and what to do, and above as well, and just to make sure here as well because it's very important that you use the toilet correctly, you pump it right. Here you have behind a waterproof wall the toilet paper, and that is because this can also be the shower, which is super nice because if you anchor you can now shower on board. So this is our room, but there's more rooms. We've had the skipper, we had our room right now. Then this is actually a heater. We don't use it right now because it's super warm all of the time. But when we were in Norway, I think we turned it on once or twice, which is super, super nice if you're in more cold areas. Again, this door locks in here. It's like everywhere you look, there's like magnificent, cool mechanics to make sure everything is going well. Then here we have 2 rooms for 2 people, 2 bunk beds. Again, pretty spacious. So you have all the place to put all your stuff. You can sleep.
What is that?
That's so you don't fall out at night.
Ah.
I think. I haven't slept here. But we can guess. We can ask.
It's for when you're sleeping during a crossing.
Ah, it is to not fall out. Nice. Okay. Then we have another bathroom. So again, this is the toilet, but also again with a shower that you can hook into place. Let me show you because this one. Ta-da! And then you can shower here, which is super nice. And then we have, when we went to Norway, this was our place to sleep. Super cozy, a little bit less spacious, but super cute, with an amazing rooftop window. A nice place to sleep, a little bit less room to stand, but very nice nonetheless. So yeah, and then here we go back into the living room. Oh, by the way, did I tell you when we did the kitchen tour that there's like an oven? We have an actual oven aboard, which is absolutely amazing because that is where all our cake and banana bread and all the sweet things that Lotte has made for us are made. And honest to God, it's been 2 trips now that I went with this ship, but this place, it kind of feels like home already. Like reading books, drinking tea, talking together, laughing at breakfast, laughing at dinner, we're laughing a lot. So yeah, it's super nice. But do you know what also nice is? It's nice? Outside, because it's sunny, it's warm, it's amazing. I'll follow you. Let's go. So yeah, that's it. And during sailing, I tried to look for the shade every single moment because today was warm. I think it was like 30 degrees that day and the day after as well. So luckily there's some shade if the sails are in the right position. So I was reading my book at the front of the boat, while every now and then looking up to enjoy the absolutely stunning views. And here we found something very interesting. These were like broken down boats, or well, not broken down, they were still floating. But the weird thing is that they were just left here. Probably next stop would be destruction or recycling or something. There was these dead boats. And then all of a sudden, it was the last evening. Lotte was making us dinner, and we got these absolutely cute, adorable, so cute desserts that she made with a lot of love, which was the absolute perfect ending to such a cool journey. Because tomorrow we were supposed to go out for dinner. And after a long night of watching the stars together, this was the view that we woke up to. So this trip was absolutely amazing. From eating dinner together, from eating breakfast together. The water is cold, so that's not too bad we're missing this swimming adventure. But I am going to take another dive tomorrow morning. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that. And so I did. It was the nicest water so far, and we swam for a really long time. I think we did 2 laps around the boat. I mean, look at the view. How could you not want to stay in this water forever, right? And then it was a very hot day on the water. And in the beginning we had some wind, but after a while the wind left. So we anchored to go for one more time swimming. And before you just hear me out, I couldn't walk anymore because my knee hurt. I couldn't swim anymore. Plus my skin is so white that I burn easily. So I look like a toddler here.
Toddler influencer in real life.
Ik bedoel, dat is ultimate chilling.
Ik vind het echt een heerlijke vakantie.
Yeah, right?
And after we went on a nice swim, or well, everyone went on a nice swim, and toddler Viv was like in her little boy chilling around for a little bit. It was time to sail the last part and go to Brest, the last harbor, where we had the famous foods one more time together in a restaurant with all of us, and it was lovely. Before walking around Brest and watching the castle, also a little bit closer, which was stunning. This is the biggest castle I've ever seen, I think. Back to the ship for one last night, sleeping aboard the Cherokee before it is bye-bye La France and back to Amsterdam. And then it's time to go up. Go home. Yes. Yay! But before we go home, we have one last breakfast. And Lotte is making something special for us. Wentelteefjes.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Let's go.